great day, everyone. All right. Whew. Quick turnaround. Everybody in the house slept in. It was a nice thing. All right, time to get cracking. Let's do this. Thank you, baby. Nice job. All right. Kiddos helping. Gotta love it. All right, so today is a one day. So we got some new moves. We saw the drawdown yesterday. We've got FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock today. Get ready for some wild and craziness around 2 o'clock. It's gonna likely happen. We saw some yesterday. All I can say is it's pretty cray-cray what they're saying about crypto getting rid of the dollar. Who has agreed? 1944, Bretton Woods, crypto agreement, not crypto agreement, excuse me, dollar agreement by everybody. Now they have to do the same thing with crypto, but it's not working. It's just not working. So in my opinion, it's a pipe dream. See the implosion next year. We can see that they have sold on Bitcoin. We're going to check out the big selling stocks yesterday, or buying stocks, the big volume stocks. How about that? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And yesterday, biggest volume SPY 3 million, Bill 3 million, UNH, and Wolf. That Wolf of Wall Street. MSC Jan Opit. Great day. All right. Still a little foggy in my brain since I slept through my alarm. Ooh. But happy to have had the extra hour of sleep. Honestly, I don't know the last time I had that extra hour of sleep, and soon enough I will be waking up even earlier than I do during the summer. Great day, Lorenzo. Me too. I'm here. I'm doing it. All right, here are the limits in case we need them today. Let me tweet that out on Twitter. All right, Julie's on top of it. Not Julie, Jules is on top of it today. Jules wants to see PLTR and PTIR. All right. Let me tweet this out. I got you, Jules. I see ya. Dave, the data guy, was saying take a Celsius. I have never, ever drank a Celsius. I don't think I ever want to. I don't even know what's in it. Wow, Lorenzo. Nice. You are well rested. I got... Come to think of it, going to bed at 10:30, waking up at 7:30. I've got 9 actually. I'm still yawning. All right, stock market. Oops, take the caps off. Stock market index trading halt levels. For SPY, QQQ, IWM, and DIA. Not DOA, but DIA. All right, there we go. For today. Done with that. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's moving and grooving. Our classic NVIDIA. Big drawdown yesterday. Major bearish engulfing. Are we going to have the same? Amazing, Julie. I got the sleep for you. You woke up for me, and I got the sleep for you. All right. 23.4. Big money is still down here at 144.10. Earnings is Wednesday the 27th. Ooh, that's going to be a big day in the market. You know that, right? Because it has so much power in the market now. And 144.10. We have broken the trend line there. Let's also look at Apple. Le pomme. It's so funny. In Quebec, they said, hey, everybody has to have. This is important to me, that they moved the moving average, not the moving average, the big volume point of control, and we're below that. So I'm going to put Apple on as well. And point of control, 229.55. Hey, hey. We did not quite meet the 237 zone, but it was an amazing breakout. Let's also look at Tesla. It looks like a Tesla chart, right? Tesla did that. Boom, up, down, up, down. Okay, Tesla, we're wavering between, but our big money point of control is above us. The beautiful thing. Oh, nice. You got about the same amount of sleep then, so it's good. It's good. 333. Forgot the extra 3. 27 there. Let's check out our PLTR today. Big volume drawdown. It's had a big correction. They sold at 186.89. Let's see, what is PTIR here for joules? How much volume does this one have? 315 Granite shares. Oh, this is the same, right? So this is the 2 times ETF of PLTR. So, you know, I find that the 2 times ETFs of stocks tend to mean that those stocks are the ones that the big guys are trading, right? Because they want to be able to make money even faster. Sorry about that. So PTIR is going to be similar. We'll look at those levels. I hear somebody playing music or something. All right. We have BMNR moving again to the upside. Not that much. Big money is below us. Volume is starting to pick up. Let's see how this is on the right. Hold on one second. Hey girls, what's that noise? What's the noise? Okay, stop turning it, please. Okay, weird noise. I just had to stop the weird noise. It's kind of annoying. Let's go IonQ. Everything IonQ. I like this one better. Look at the nice big spaces. IonQ. This is moving up, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not going to continue. We shall see what happens with... So weird. I didn't do anything up there. All right. Our earnings is at 41.24. You also have PLTD, the down stock, Futu, moving to the upside today. This is like the golden unicorn in the sea of red, the alpha stock. The alpha stock with earnings. 174.97. UPST. Upstart Holdings. Hitting the 161 downward trend. Big money is where? 63.41. About to test it. This one looks like it could be interesting. 83.3 million. 63 point. let's look at coin and MicroStrategy as well. Coin, looks like it might break out there, up a bit today. When the market's dropping, they like to try to have crypto move, right? All right, so we're at 318.05 there. Let's check MicroStrategy. Up a little as well, off of the 200. Feels like they want these puppies. They've dropped them enough where they're ready to maybe make them have a run again. But big money's way up here. We haven't seen it flip down here yet. Maybe it will flip. Let's look over here. Let's go to Coinbase. Let's see. 81. None over 1 million here. Let's break it down. Let's go to 500,000. So they sold on the 1st. Let's go to MicroStrategy. Oh, let's go to SMCI too. Let's check that puppy out. So they have not had any buying as of yet. Maybe they want to bring it down here. Let's look at SMCI. SMCI, they sold yesterday 975,000 shares. Oh my goodness. Thank you, babe. Look at this service. Look at what it says. World's best mom. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Coffee delivery service. All right, that's all I need. So they sold pretty heavily on MicroStrategy. I mean, super microcomputer. SMCI. Starting to see a lot. Let's see how the volume is. Let's put SMCI on here. $512. 46.15. Intel. Let's check out Intel after their poppy pop. Sideways yesterday, long leg doji, but we held the 25 mark. Came below a bit today. Topped out, big volume. Testing this area over here. Support looks like 24.50. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into the crypto section. Let me put my coffee aside. Gotta love the kiddos when they help and they make me my coffee. Just gotta love them in general. Okay, not really gonna go too much through my spiel of NVIDIA may guide below consensus on China uncertainty. I know. Jules, you know what? Here's the thing. I guarantee you that they sold it before. Ding, ding. They sold it before that news came out. They sold it. Let's go to the plus 1 million shares. All right, look. The 12th. Look at how long they were. Okay, 182. We're at 175. Let's do it by price. 175. So basically, all of these trades, they started selling end of July. They've potentially been selling for 2 weeks on NVIDIA. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. The value. Look at how many million shares. And then the news comes out. Those little sneakers. Those little rascals. I tell ya. We see you. We see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. Okay, let's get into So here's the other thought as well. All the stocks that are related to crypto, if crypto is not going to work, then what's going to happen to all the microchip stocks and the tech stocks that really rocketed? Oh, I didn't even put Target on there. We got to put Target on. I'm going to put Target on and take this one off. No. Take off SMCI. Even though SMCI is pretty amazing, we'll still do it over here. 453 million. And since earnings, 94.93. Today seems like a bearish day. I'm sorry, Drew. There's 5 different potential outcomes in trading, and you got to eliminate the big loss ones. Okay. Let's go here. See all the comments. Let's get rid of... Oh, that was yesterday. All right, here we go. Let's put what we're looking at. IonQ. So I've been in the stock market for 25 years. Started out swing trading, had my license to be a broker, left during the dot-com bubble. That was 25 years ago. See that the crypto bubble will have the same effect, and they will not be able to implement it. They've been trying since 2016, 9 years. Are you believing their pipe dream that they started 9 years ago? Yeah, I'm not. Great day, Jaspreet. So, you know, it's up to you if you want to follow for their pipe dream, their tulip mania, their Ponzi scheme. Go for it if you'd like. I personally see crypto as an instrument to trade, not a store of wealth. If they're telling you, oh, it's the best store of wealth, it's like gold, it's digital gold, why not just own gold? Why not just own gold? If they want to compare it to something, take what they're comparing it to. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Crypto. I'm going to be fast today. 8:02. I gotta step it up. All right, let's go quick into the crypto. Boom, boom, boom. All right, big money. 117, 983.90, same. Okay, intraday. Not so much chatter from me. 113. Wow, they really sold it, huh? 113, 629, 60. There you go. All right, let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum retracing a bit so far since open last night. 36.40 and 88 cents has not changed. Ooh, look at that. Look at that paparoonie. 4277.9 for Ethereum. Okay, let's go XRP. XRP big money level is the same at 313.1. And the intraday zone for Ethereum looks like 289.22. 2.8922. Boom. Let's go to Doge. Doge, we're looking at 0.22271. 0.22271 for daily, intraday. 0.21306. 0.21306. Solana. They popped it. 181.32. And intraday looks like 180.52. All right, that took 2 minutes. Let's keep going. Let's get this done. All right, Bitcoin right here. Definitely was a short yesterday. All right. So Bitcoin above 114. Oh, negative. Let's see here. 980, 974. Let's put it right on up at 114. All right, 114 and 113,200. There we go. Bitcoin levels for today. 113,200, 114. All right, they sold. Yes, they sold. Ethereum. Got our 200 exponential up here. 32. Let's do 4240. So weird. All right, or below. I'm going to say below over here, 4150. All right, 4240 and 4150. They still have buying volume on Ethereum. Let's go to XRP. Trendline test here. Third time almost. Could be. So we had the one, actually, correction, second, 1 and 2. Less buyers there likely. Let's see what we have going on up here. I'm going to say, put it up here, 2935. Or below, 2.88. All right, XRP 2.88 and 2.935. All right, let's go to Doge. Doge on the 200, the 161, a trend line, multiple time test there. If that breaks, it's going to probably come down to 117. Let's do 0.21555. Or below 0.211. We can't go there, can we? Yeah, we can. Right on that Camarilla. 0.211 and 0.21555. Let's go to Solana. All right, up here, 182. That's their big money level. 180. $180 and $182. There we go. Positioning on Solana. Everything else is sell except for Ethereum that they have not rotated their money level yet. All right, and that is that for that. Let's get into IonQ right away. Let's get right into it. Not a lot of chatter, not talking that much today. Everything seemed to have pulled back. Yay! Everything is discounted. Let's make this 5 minutes. You feel free to put in a question or stock in the chat. I'm just trying to bang through all this quick guru. Do we have an announcement at 8:30? No. 10:30 is the first with inventory. So you can see on days when they plan to move it later, they don't have an 8:30 announcement. No, they're too busy getting into their stock or out of their stock. Let's put above 38 and 36.88. Let's go to our short volume here. IonQ for the day, 51%, so more people more short than long. Let's go to Futu earnings. 49% more people were long than short. Upstart, 60% short. Ooh, that might be fun today. Maybe. Okay, coin, 49%. And MicroStrategy, 41. Let's go to Futu. Fufu. That's funny. That's an actual ticker. Fufu. That sounds funny. All right, Futu had earnings. Looking bearish, huh? We are dropping from the earnings volume. 171.80 over here. Or above. They spiked it, but let's put 176. And that has not changed, 174.97. All right, so it will be in the middle, of course, because it just happened this morning. Let's go to Upstart. Upstart is not starting so well today. 63.80. So they had big volume down here early in the morning. But that's from earnings. So I'm going to say 63. 63 and 63.80. I wonder if my sleeping in had anything to do with my finger. You see, it's better today. Before yesterday, it had a big, giant red area right here. Bee sting, yellow jacket. That's what happens when you work outside and you build a patio. All right, Coinbase right here, testing this trend line. Is it going to be a test and reject? We've been rejecting since the 17th of July. So it's been over a month of a downward trend. Are they done? Let's put it 306 for potential long trade, or 303.50 for potential short trade here. No, it's okay. I did not do yours yet. You know what? I had not changed it. I did not change the pin. So, Jules, it's all good. You're here now. You've made it. I feel it. Anyone else having one of those days today? A wacky Wednesday? You got stung. Oh, you know what? I got stung. I had 2 wasp stings on my chin in July. Then I looked like some weird turtle because it went woof on my chin. And I swear, I have not been stung for like 25, 30 years. I have not been stung. I think the last time I remember getting stung was maybe 30 years ago. Really, truthfully. So, yeah. Thankfully, no crazy anaphylactic shock type stuff. Okay, 341. RVT, did you have a bad reaction? 337.50. I now know my body's reaction. It's like, it's a bit delayed. And that I will... That first day, it's not crazy, but then overnight, the first night, it swells up. All right, NVIDIA coming down. Oops. Yes, coming down. You move the trend line down. Nice job there, Jane. Let's put it on a 3-day and see if we can see it a bit more clearly, just for fun. Okay, so we came right here. It looks like maybe it wants to come all the way down to 172. Just looking at support and resistance, 3 days, that might be where it comes to, or right here, 174.19. So not that much. But we are definitely rolling over. If we look at our 3-day chart, you know, this 15 EMA, maybe it's going to come down to 168, but I feel like 170 and 172 zone would be more of a support area. All right, let's put it back. Just looking at it on the bigger picture. But they did sell a lot. I showed you guys. They sold a lot. A lot. Actually, you know what? Here, let's do this. It's okay. It's gray. It's interesting that it does it all in gray and white. All right, let's tweet that out. I'm going to pull this over here for a second. Here, dashboard. Bear with me 2 seconds, babe. Guys. I was about to say babe. Oh, I'm so funny. Yeah. I'm looking for something. All right, I'm going to have to find it another way. Okay. Insider trading page there. All right. Where's the sign-in page? There we go. Okay. Let's go to NVIDIA for today. That is their big money level at 175.69. 175 is going to be a nice round number that they would like, but let's make it easier. 173.50 right here. Get out of those. You could trade these little, they're not that little. 75, that's still 65 cents and still 65 cents, but here is boom, right? So that might be a big boom to the downside. And we have this trend line here, 177.88 at pivot. All right, let's do that over here. 173.50. All right, there we go. Let's go Apple. I'm getting there. Quick. All right. Oh, what the heck have I done? Cancel. I got an idea. Let me lock this. Lock. Haha, no, it's not going to move. All right, we'll just get the line. I want to give me the line. Horizontal lines. Where are you, horizontal lines? All right, this is the one I want. Let's put this at 230. So for Apple today, if we came up here, it's going to give you 11 cents. No, 230, 229.92. That last 8 cents is going to be really tough. Or 229.20. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Welcome to everyone that's here. If you are new to the live stream, welcome, welcome. Been in the trading world for 25 years. Started off as a swing trader, came back as a day trader when I had my first daughter, and happy to help. How nice would this world be if we all helped each other? So sharing what I see to help you all and hopefully help you profit. That's my goal. Oopla. Undo. Let's do 329. The 20 cents is not going to be that much. All right. Let's go. And PLTR. Yeah, the itchiness I find is from the stretched skin, right? Like so I'm trying castor oil and almond oil to help with the itchiness, to try to help rebuild that skin. Okay, let's put a 155. You could go in a little tighter, but you've got 70% of the volume that was up here. There was a Camarilla there earlier, yesterday I should say, and 152.50. I'm gonna put it at 50 there. So 152.50 and 155. All right, let's go to PTIR. The 2 times for jewels. Don't worry about the colors. Just looking to see. Big money level is at 23.58 right now. I'd put it at 23.20. Or you can see they had big volume all the way up here, so 24.40 right there. So I'd give it a wide berth today. If it goes up, going to be in retracement mode, potentially up to test the resistance area of 26.33. All right, on that, let's look at target. Pretty nasty earnings. Result in the market, I don't care what the numbers are. I just see that the market didn't like it. Or the big guys potentially sold. The big guys run the market, so just follow them. Right, Jolie? 93.40 and 96. All right, let's go to the SPY. DIA. All right, DIA first. We are still up above all the levels. They have not changed anything, except for I totally mistyped. Will you guys let me know when I make a mistake, please? I don't want to give people the wrong information over here. 444.52. Oh, look at that. It's not. Let's go like this. 444.52. There we go. That looks much better. Not that much volume so far on the Dow. 449.50. Too close. We've got 65 would give you 23 cents. 50 would give you 16. 50.01. Or we've got the big money level all the way down here. Looks like maybe they were buying, huh? 448. 448 and 450.01. All right, let's go to the Russell. That is the big money level since they broke out. We are still below it, but overall they have still, their bigger volume is still down below. So they have bought. They did sell a bit at the top at the 230, which I showed you guys before. However, overall for the big money levels, we are seeing that they are still above 226 over here and 226.40. All right, still up 3 green right there for longer term. 568.80. 567.50. 561.12. Okay, that's the same. 567.50 and 568.60. All right, and the SPY. Coming down to that trend line test and bouncing. To me, that's pretty, I mean, this is a trend line I set up, but it's pretty confident that they brought it down. FOMC minutes. Let's go to the FOMC calendar. Why do I want to see the FOMC calendar? Because I want to know the date of their last meeting. July 29th, right? Let's go, reading rainbow. Let's go backwards. Let's put on a vertical line, July 29th. All right. Right, so let's zoom in. Zoom in again. All right, July 29th. It was a down day, up, we set a top, and then it pulled back down to the 33. Okay, so we've had a down day. Maybe we're going to have an up, or maybe it's going to be down, and then a pullback, and then a retracement move. We shall see. They could be trying to top out here. However, typically what happens in August, if the market, this is from Bill Rohr, good buddy in Chicago, macro analyst, if they have had 3 quarters that are positive for the year, the big money guys tend to put in their last quarter to take it up. So they might make it look nasty. However, they might really want to see that this rocks in October, November, and December. As long as we still are in the positive for the year, they typically go for bonuses to get bigger bonuses. So they dump all their money in. So with that in mind, that always stuck with me. You know, we are in a major upward trend. I also like to look at this and say, hey, let's look at a 33. So 33 moving average, it tends to pull back to that 33 days, 33 moving average. If we were to drop, my thoughts would be down to 493.50. We had a strong support right there. So volume also on the 33 day is dropping a little bit, right? You can see as it goes up, pretty much it was dropping. Big volume on the bottom right here. Yep, big volume on the bottom. Drop. On average, let's just see on average till we have a drawdown. Okay, so the 16th to the 1st, that was, oh, that's not what I want. This is what I want. We'd had 16 months, right? Then we had 3. And then the next time, just looking on average, right? If we say the bigger trend, what is this one? I missed one, hold on. We go from here. We had 8, okay, that's half as long. Before we start getting wonky, 10. From here up to here. 17. So maybe we're going to have an 8 cycle, right? Maybe we're going to have an 8 cycle. Oh, no. We had 3 right in here. So we had 18. No, we had 15, 3, 8, 10, 18. We're at 3 right now. On average, it tends to go about 8 to 10 months to the upside before we have a drawdown on average, and it tends to pull back down to that 33 exponential. So looking at that, let's also check not the 3 hour, but the 3 day, right? 3 day comes back down to the 161, okay, 549.15. Multiple times, you can see it tends to come to the same zone. Smaller retracements are back to that 33 exponential. So if we come back to the 33 exponential, maybe I would wait if I want to wait. But right now we're not even below the big money level, except for, hold on, hold your horses. Yep, 636.08. 636.08 right there for July. All right, so that has moved. Let's put it back over here. So wait, hold on. 3-day, if it were to retrace, I'm going to look for a retracement zone back to 623.97 as the close target, really. But it's interesting because that big money level did not move up here. It did for a little bit and then they brought it back down. But on the 3-day, it's still up there. You see that? Those little rascals? All right, let's get going because I've got Julie at 8:45. Got to get ready for Julie. All right, I'm going to have to kick all of you off so I can have one-on-one coaching time with Julie. Her time. All right, let's put it here, 6:38 and 6:39.50. All right, there you go. That's going to be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed the live stream today. I am here typically 7:30 every day, except for, if I sleep through my alarm. But I guess that means that I needed the sleep. So have an amazing trading day. Carpe Profit, seize those profits. One trade at a time. Check out my website, carpeprofit.com.